match is now officially a Judy Bagwell on a forklift match.
Broken, thankless, push you down, open.
Welcome, everyone, to a special late night edition of On a Forklift. I am joined by the other two members of the Three Stooges of Michigan Independent Wrestling.
Yes.
To introduce us, I am Clinton Davis. You can find me at PK Batman on Twitter. To my right is going to be Xander Bennett. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, guys.
Yeah. Xander Bennett, that's my name. Yeah, you may know me as the boy next door, or like depending on how far away you live, I could like be pretty far. But yeah, if you didn't know that, I don't know why you're watching this, but yeah. Yeah, that's my thing. Right there.
And right below me is Thomas Bailey.
Hello, I am the Celtic Mercenary, also known as TP Tom, but either way, just call me Thomas Bailey so my life could be so much easier. But anyway, I also noticed it spells TV, not TB, on the at.
You know, V and B are right next to each other on the keyboard.
I almost like TV more.
Celtic Merc TV. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what we're calling this right now.
Yeah, that's his
Celtic Merc
streaming.
TV.
That's my
When
streaming.
he streams Call of Duty.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
It just gave me an idea.
So like, are people watch this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are just going to sit here and listen to us talk shit to each other for an hour. That's normally how the shows go. Normally in an interview thing, we normally have me and Ethan here asking you guys a bunch of questions about, you know, professional wrestling, what your favorite things are. But we know each other and we all just fucking make people laugh backstage. So I figured the three of us could just fuck off for an hour.
Yep.
But I got to start the show because Thomas, me and Ethan pride ourselves on being the two most autistic fucks in the wrestling business. So I genuinely need to know what your shirt says because it says autism powered.
It says autism
Get out.
fuck machine.
Get the fuck out.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
That's right. Oh, we are starting this interview hot today. Yes.
So I am currently joined by the boy next door and the autism powered fuck machine.
Yeah.
I'm just a hardly powered fuck machine. It's fine.
Look at Thomas. My goal in life now is when you're big, like you're wrestling for bigger promotions and shit like that, I need someone to bring an autism powered fuck machine sign to the show.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Tango ain't watching shit.
Yeah.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
No.
Wow,
Tom. Well, Tommy.
And
Yeah,
then,
let's go, Tommy.
hi, Mama.
Hi, Mom.
We were talking about this before the show started. Sad night, boys. Breaking news: creator of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, has passed away. I can say Dragon Ball Z was a big influence on my childhood. Once that whole thing's set up, there's going to be an entire shelf just dedicated to Vegeta.
Oh yeah.
I hope his soul is at rest and that it was peacefully for him. Big loss, but he wouldn't want us to dwell on it. We can talk about who's your guys' favorite Dragon Ball character from the shows?
Thomas, if you say Krillin, I'm gonna punch you in the nuts.
Whoa. My favorite was always Vegeta and Piccolo.
Oh shoot, make me the odd man out. I like Trunks.
Yeah.
Trunks was badass.
Yeah.
Until like, you know, the fucking like 8th and 9th season when he became a bitch. It was the same thing with Gohan. If you would have told me your favorite's Gohan up until the Cell Saga, yeah, absolutely. Gohan's a motherfucking boss. But then he had to grow up and want to be a scholar.
Yeah.
Like fucking nerd.
I'm in my season 9 Trunks phase right now. So
Just getting ready for your world tournaments, i.e. every match coming up. Because you both do have some matches coming up. Thomas, you're booked at what is it? You're booked at New Edge Pro coming up.
Yep.
Also, your trios tag titles at FU.
That's mine.
Burning down the Dream House. Oh yeah, Xander. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean,
I was gonna say, Thomas, you ain't teaming with me, brother.
Nope. Instead, I'm in a dog collar match instead.
Yeah. Okay. So let me talk to Thomas real quick. Not Thomas. Xander. I'm sorry. Xander. So you're going to be defending your trios titles against the former champions of the Dub Club. Now they keep on saying your guys' win was lucky at the last FU show. Was it back in November?
Yeah, November 17th.
But if I watched the footage correctly, and sorry, KJ, love you, buddy, but that was a pretty clean win. That was pretty decisive.
Yeah, that was a deep pin, man. Like, I remember watching that, like, because I was ready to jump in because I thought Ryan was going to get involved. But I was like, man, she got that pin hooked deep. I think we'd be all right. And we were, so.
Now, are you excited? You guys feel like you guys feeling confident as the kids next door walking into this next defense? Your first defense.
Yeah, I mean, those guys are good, man. Like, Sam Beal is, like, on TV and stuff. Like, he's a big deal. But also, here's my thing, right? We beat him the first time, and that was 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And we've all been tagging together since then. So, like, anybody with a brain can, like, make that make sense. It's going to be tough, but, like, there's no doubt in my mind that we'll get it done again. At first, I was scared, bro. We couldn't find our third partner. Justin and I were traveling all over the state, bro. And she was nowhere to be found, but we found her, so we should be good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what kids next door number are you? What number? Are you number 1?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Thomas
is secretly number 2, but, like...
Well, he is TP Tom.
Right.
Yeah, there it is.
Now, Tom,
Yep.
you made your debut out of the bathroom of FU, and TP Tom is really only existent in the FU universe.
Yep.
Yes. So you're going into a dog collar match against Grim Reality here at Burning Down the Dream House.
Yep.
And your tag partner is infamously recovering from a very bad neck injury.
Yeah.
Now, whose fucking idea was it to put a dog collar on Jeremiah Goldmane?
Well,
yes.
yeah. I lost that handicap match, and it gave them the advantage to pick the stipulation. So, you know, and they once they heard about the broken neck situation, that's when they planned it out. So, Grim Reality, yeah.
So they really are a bunch of sick motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, they'll do anything to win the Best Tag Forever bracelets too. So,
which are pretty fashionable bracelets.
They are. I almost won them.
Well,
I know.
Well, the ones that he fought, it was just half heart shaped. But the ones that we got now, those ones are like a lot better than the other ones. They're small. They can barely fit on my wrist, but they're still pretty little.
Yeah, you got a thick wrist, my boy.
I know. I'm a thick boy. What can I say?
Yeah, because we'll peel back the curtain. When the Best Friends Forever tag team bracelets were created, they were created by my co-host Ethan backstage out of an aluminum heart that he cut in half. And he said his hands were sore for a couple days cutting that shit. Oh, hold on. We have Ethan's dead. He wanted to be here. Thick with two C's.
Wait,
What you got there, Xander?
Yeah, well, you can't see it. It says Thomas Bailey sucks with a heart, but you can't see it. So
Good.
fuck it.
Good. I'm just looking. I'm like, what the fuck are you?
Well, yeah, because I was trying to make it like I wrote it pretty big too, but whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
So both of you have very high profile tag title defenses coming up at the next FU show. Burning Down the Dream House live at Grizzlies next Saturday. Thomas Bailey sucks.
I love you, Tommy.
So let's talk about something other than wrestling, boys, because I know we're all kind of nerdy. We all talk about nerdy shit when we're at shows.
Mm-hmm.
What video games are we playing right now? Nothing?
I mean, it's been a minute since like I had my hands on the controller, so not recently.
What else has your hand been on?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Xander. You sick fuck.
If it wasn't you, I wouldn't be talking like this, Thomas. I hope you turn me into a monster.
That's the whole reason I wanted you both on the same show.
Yeah, that's great. Let me see. Because, like, so I tried to pre-order 2K24, but then, like, it crashed my PS4, so I don't know. Yeah. So that'll be the answer whenever I get it to work, but
that's really up to you, Mom.
No, Mom. I don't think you should. Because we'll be talking a lot of shit.
Listen, I'll calm down. This woman let me into her house until like 3 a.m. yesterday. I can relax a little bit.
Well, I'm not going to, because I'm a bad influence on all of you. That's what I strive to be.
It's your show. You don't have to.
Oh, God, no.
You know?
But, okay, so the one question I ask every single person that comes on this show, the two first questions, they always change. I make up bullshit ones. But the one I always ask, what is your favorite fast food franchise, boys? That's a mom question. Are you going to get in trouble if you answer this, Thomas?
No. I'm just thinking.
What about you, Xander?
That's tough, man. I'm like notorious for only eating 4 foods like ever.
One of them, like chicken nuggets?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And Wendy's chicken nuggets are the best. Don't come at me.
Well, Wendy's are about to go through surge pricing, which is going to make me really think about how much I want to spend on Wendy's chicken nuggets.
That's real. That's why you get some from the store and cook them at home if you don't want to go out and get them.
Are they Dino Nuggies?
I got a weird problem with those. Like, they don't taste the same, and like the texture is off when you cook them. It tastes different than just like the almost round ones. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I agree. I'm like an avid hater of Dino Nuggies.
Okay, good. So like they're not terrible. Like, I've definitely had worse food in my life, but they're almost round ones, if I can call them that. You know what I'm talking about.
Just like the regular nuggets.
Oh, they're crazy.
Yeah. You see, like me personally, I prefer the chicken fries.
That's real too. That's real too.
Yeah, because like I think they have a better meat to breading ratio. So like it's like 50-50, so I get that good crunch I want with my chicken.
Right.
Hold on here. Mama's answered with Chipotle.
That's the best answer I've ever heard. Thomas, I'm coming back over right now. What do y'all want?
Dino Nuggies with puke emoji.
Tommy, you're my favorite human.
What about
Tommy
you?
And I have the same opinion.
Tommy was my favorite human until he said I sucked.
Listen, like if you have any question about food, whatever Tommy's answer is, it's probably mine. Okay. It's weird, but
my autistic brethren.
Thomas.
What? He is though. That is my autistic brethren you're talking about here too.
Bro, we're a very pro autism channel.
Of course. Of course.
Our tag team name is about to go crazy. It's gonna be Spectrum with a K.
I thought it was going to be the autism powered fuck machines. You've already got the merch ready.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got the
You got to wear that at FU.
Go fuck yourself. My son in the chat.
Yeah, Frio doesn't like chicken fries.
Rio's got almost as many dads as I have now. Fuck.
Spectrum with a K and spell it just like that.
Oh yeah.
Why not call it Special K?
Well, I don't know. I think
Like that's the
Spectrum-
best cereal too. Like, the ones with the yogurt in it. It's really good.
Like the little yogurt bites.
Yeah.
Like they get activated when the milk hits it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I fuck with those.
See, Thomas has probably never eaten that.
Nope.
Thomas, we need your fast food answer. We're all waiting
No.
on a bated breath.
My fast food is
It's not Buffalo Wild Wings. I'll tell you that much.
No, the fuck. Oh, dude.
That's not
I mean,
fast food.
No,
That's
it
also
ain't
very
fast food.
true.
It's not a fast food.
No, that's I'm going to watch a UFC fight and I have 4 hours to kill, so I can wait 3 hours for food.
Yeah.
That's real. I just always bring it up to make Thomas upset.
Bro. Yeah, it was somewhat of an experience at B Dubs, that's for sure. Cause dude, I was dying. Oh, Wingstop. Actually, no, Wingstop. There's a place called Wingstop. Not Wingstop. It's called Wing Snob, but totally different than Wingstop. It's another like wing like fast food that you can get from here. That's actually my favorite. So
Is it fast
Okay.
food?
yeah, it's somewhat fast food. Like you just like
So it's like regular paced food.
yeah, something like that. Fuck.
Now, Sander, you brought up like you only eat 4 things, and
Yeah, you only eat
me
4
and-
things.
me and my girl just were like grocery shopping for the first time for our apartment. As we were shopping, she was like, "Do you just eat like these 4 things? Like, do you eat anything else?" I'm like, "No."
So let me break this down for people who don't get it, right?
Mhm.
Everybody is always like, you need to try this, this, and this. And my answer is always no, because what if it's bad? If I eat the same 4 foods, I will never have a bad experience eating.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
I won't. Like my whole thing is like I know what I like. Like I like a burger. I like chicken. Like any form of chicken. Like
Mhm.
French fries. Any form of potatoes, really. And if I'm going to a restaurant, why am I going to pay for something that I might not enjoy?
that part.
Because
I will never spend my own money on food that I've never had.
Now I tried new things when I was on a cruise, and it was a buffet,
Mhm.
and it was in like for a 24-hour buffet. Like, sure, I'll try some new shit because what's the harm? But still kept going back to burgers, chicken, and fries.
Okay.
Like the whole cruise and steak. Fucking love steak. But it's a texture thing for me. Like,
Yeah, Big
like
time.
if I eat rice, like it just feels weird in my mouth.
Chill on rice. Hold on.
Wait.
Or
But
like,
rice is my favorite food ever.
or like I can eat like lettuce, but it can't be shredded lettuce. If that makes sense, because like it'll get stuck in my teeth, and I'm just like, I hate this.
That's fair. That's a big problem I have with like sandwiches. Like I have to toast my bread if I have a sandwich because I can't handle the texture of like soft, like borderline soggy bread in my mouth. Like it makes me want to throw up.
Get
So-
stuck in the roof of your mouth. It
That
sucks.
too, it's bad. Yeah.
What about you, Thomas Bailey?
Thomas likes food.
Yeah, I do love food. Look at me.
That's not okay.
What? I'm just saying.
All right. Making me out to be the bad guy here, Thomas. Jesus.
No, I'm just saying. Like, shoot, I love like wings, like bone in or boneless. I don't
As
mind.
long as they're not buffalo wings, brother.
It could be buffalo, it could be barbecue. Don't matter, little Asian zing. But I do love steak. That's my favorite.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know many people who don't like steak.
That's real.
Like I hated steak for like the first 24 years of my life, but my mother was a bad cook. And just she didn't even make steaks well done. She made them congratulations.
Okay. That's real.
Like, and I'm just like, this tastes like I'm chewing on a hockey puck. Why do people love this shit? And then I go to a steakhouse, try my girl steak, and I'm just like, this is the best shit I've ever eaten in my life. My mother's just a really bad cook.
Yeah.
Anyways, what things do you both have coming up in your coming up in your future? We'll start with Thomas.
like future shows, future dates.
Future shows, whatever is like going on your horizon, man.
Okay. Yeah, so next Saturday I got Metro Pro Wrestling. I'll be there. I'm in a pre-show match against Big Buford, defending my digital media title that I got. But for some reason, Bubba said he got some surprises for me, so I don't know what that's going to be. So that's
well, I do, because as you know, Bubba and I are best friends, and he sends me everything, like all the whole script of the show. So I know what's in store for you. I'm not going to tell you.
What? Oh, man.
I'll be there too, but like, I guess if Bubba needs me to like mess with Thomas, I will. So fun fact about me and Thomas, this is so unrelated, but like we've never had a singles match.
I'm aware.
We've had regular tag matches against each other, 6-man tags against each other, 8-man tags, fatal 4-ways, fatal 5-ways, like 6 ways, but we've never had a singles match.
Nope.
No, because we have a match on our channel with you guys. It's Jeremiah and Thomas versus you and Travesty.
Yes.
Which Travesty is my favorite wrestler of all
He's
time.
Great.
There's no one better.
It wasn't his fault that we lost. So
like also in that match, Jeremiah said he wasn't gonna hit you once, and I've rewatched that match a dozen times, and all he did was pin you. And that must have been heartbreaking, especially because you were beating the dog shit out of Jeremiah at one point, and you were even getting it over on Thomas.
Yeah,
Thomas was dead for a minute there. I don't remember what it was, but something took you out, buddy.
You took me out with the Russian leg sweep and a clothesline combination.
Oh, the Kalen Croft,
the Kalen Croft.
I call it the Kalen Croft. I mean, it's his move, but Kalen Croft was my first favorite wrestler because, like, I have horrible taste. So, and I was like, well, shoot, nobody else even knows who that is. So what move does he do that I can, like, change? And, like, this was the only move that wasn't, like, a knee or a DDT. And that he did. So it was like, so he does, like, he grabs him for a Russian leg sweep, and then he just kind of, like, twists when he falls. So I was like, well, I'm wrestling Thomas. And I want to hit Thomas kind of hard.
Yep.
So let's see what I can do. And
every single match, every single fucking match.
You were also just in an 8-man tag, I believe it was, at Metro Pro.
It was a New Edge, the 8-man tag.
New Edge, sorry.
Yeah, I think we had a 6-man tag at Metro. We did.
Yeah, we did.
6-man tag,
yeah. And you two just, like, no one will book you two for a singles match, which is dumb.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to fucking toot your horns here, but you two were genuinely two of the best up-and-coming talent coming out of Michigan right now.
Yep.
Like, I've never seen such a dominant force as Thomas in his first year, and Xander has 90% of the crowd behind him in any single match he's in.
Yeah.
And that's the weirdest thing, right? Like, to be a real human real quick. Like, I don't know if you want me to be, like, character or not. I don't care.
I don't care.
So, like, it's weird to me because I don't know who any of these people are. Like, people just assume that they're all, like, my friends or, like, my family. Like, I've never had a friend come to a show when they were invited. Like, my grandma comes and that's it, which I know is a lot more than what other people get. But, like, it's weird that this many people know me and I don't know who they are. I don't know. It's just weird.
Genuinely, there's, like, I was messaging Ethan today. I was like, bro, you remember when we were followed by, like, 50 people on this fucking app? And now we're at, like, 700, and I don't know who any of these people are.
Yeah.
Right.
Like genuinely, even the first night I went and saw you, it was at an FU show. I can't remember who you took on because it's been over a year. And you've had those stellar matches with Jamie Eternal and that great feud with AVZ, where you were finally able to hit him with the pedigree to put that feud, like, behind you. And Thomas down there this last year had a star-making performance. Oh, excuse me, from Chaos against Aaron O'Ryan, which just genuinely put you on the map.
Yep. that day.
Yeah, because I remember seeing TP Tom, and I was like, okay, this is fun.
Yeah.
Like, not much else than that. And it was the same thing when I saw Xander the first time. I was like, he's fun, but like I don't see where this shit's going. And then you two both had breakout years,
Yeah.
which is just great to see out of the both of you. I'm going to start with Thomas down here. What do you feel was your breakout moment where you were like, okay, I've got this?
It was. I would have to say it was definitely me and Aaron Ryan for sure, because like building up before that, I had like let's say this, I had some like good like stellar matches, right? Like I had like it was weird because my like first like match that was I was a little bit nervous for, it was at when it was NWCW, it was me and Chuck Cole for that World Heavyweight title, which like literally like blew my mind. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm getting this shot, and I'm like, all right. It's like, and then fucking that FU, and then there was the Fatal 4-Way Tag ladder match that I had, and becoming the first like FU like tag titles. And then there was at one point, my first appearance at Chaos, actually, it was me and Devon Riker, one half of Grim Reality, like literally on the pre-show. And
Mom just said that.
Mom just said that. Oh my God. Yeah, but no, like literally, like me and like Devon Riker, like we tore it up, and it was only in the pre-show. And
Yeah,
we already had like the crowd there, and I'm just like, holy fuck, all right. And then I think it was like a day or two after that, until I found out that I was wrestling Aaron Orion on August 13th. So that moment, like, it was like, all right, I was really pumped. I was really excited. I made a promo, kind of like I didn't even say anything because I don't know what else to say other than the fact that like I had my like TV set up and I was just like, as the mercenary, it's like it makes sense that you like a mercenary would like find like strengths or weaknesses in the guy. You know what I mean? So that was part of the character that I wanted to do. And then I saw Aaron Orion's promo the day before. Like I was driving from a IPW show, and the next thing you know, I saw the promo that Aaron Orion made. I'm like, oh fuck, holy shit! Like I just knew right then and there I was about to have like probably the best matches I've ever had, and then just building up on the day of just walking in the building, and then yeah, it was just like it was just goosebumps, like for real. I'm just like, all right. And before I walked out in our match, literally Jeremiah Goldmain, like when he was announcing me, he was literally like announcing me but also hyping me up at the same time because he was like looking like right at me when he said that, and I was just like, fuck, dude. I'm just so pumped and I'm just so ready. And then we went out there, we had our match, and like for me, I never felt like more alive, and I never felt like I finally had a connection with like maybe with the crowd, because like I mean, there's at one point there's one dude that was just being an asshole, and I'm just like, I fuck you too, but still, like I still kept going, and then we just had this like great exchange of like back and forth type deal, and it was just I was really happy. I was really happy, especially after the match too. Like I knew like right then and there, it was like that was definitely my breakout moment. And I still thank Aaron Orion to this day for like helping, like wanting to work with me and just putting me out there even more. So yeah, I definitely thank all of them for that, really. So that was like my match of the year without a doubt.
I remember because I shot and edited that show.
Yeah,
I remember editing your match,
dude.
And-
It's actually funny when Aaron did like that Irish whip deal on the outside. I fucking hit the apron pose, and then I fucking hit like Ethan, the fucking camera and shit. I'm just like, oh god, what was that? Like after I hit that shit, I'm like, damn, because literally Aaron told him to watch out. And he still didn't watch out. So
no, Ethan doesn't listen.
Nope.
Not a goddamn day in his life. Just ask his wife. But I remember messaging Ethan after I edited that match and rewatched it back after it, and I messaged him and I said, "This is special. Like the Thomas Orion match is something special."
Yeah.
He was like, "Can't wait to watch," and he messaged me after he watched it. He was like, "Yep, yeah, that was real good. That was impossibly good for an indie show, especially a pre-show on an indie show."
Yeah. Like even opening too, it was just like
Mhm.
crazy. So
Yeah, because you guys went on right before Havoc and Davison.
yeah. Oh yeah, that part is kind of weird, but like, you know, it's still like I don't care. It's still fucking awesome. I had that match, so just hopefully this year, hopefully I get to work with him again, because like I just want that feeling again. So
Any promotion would be smart to book you two against each other again.
oh yeah, absolutely.
But Xander, what do you feel like was your breakout moment? Like where you said you had this shit?
So I remember there was like one strip of matches. It started, so I had my first concussion, and then I came back, and my first match back was against AVZ for FU. And like every time I wrestle at FU, I have nerves through the roof, right? Because he gives me these matches that are like so crazy all the time. And we all know how Alex is. So I came back early from my concussion, like before the doctors told me I was like good. It was like 2 days, but whatever. And we went on first, right? And I'm panicking, dude. And we went like 20 minutes, and still like when I send people that match, like I literally get responses that are like, damn, I wish other people would let you show this off. In the sense of like, we had something there that I didn't really get with anybody else at that point. I mean, I was only a few matches in, and then right after that, the week after, I wrestled Keith Cream at New Edge. And that was the same thing, because like all these matches I'm about to, like, they all tested me in creative ways, and it was a test for myself too, because in my head I'm thinking like, if I can't go with these guys, you know what I mean? It's okay, but like if I can go with these guys, then I know that I'm on the right track. So I wrestled Alex, and it was like we went like 20 minutes. It was super fun, and then I wrestled Keith, and Keith is just crazy off the wall, bonkers shit all the time, and that was really fun too. And then Bubba, I love Bubba to death. There was a Metro show. I did a 6-man tag at a Metro show, but then like the next 2 weeks after, he had another show, and I remember I was just going there to help out, and then as I'm leaving, he goes, "Make sure you have your gear, because you're wrestling Uncle Chase." And I was like, well, shit. Like, because we all know how good Chase is, and this is like, oh shit, okay. I was told I wasn't working until just now, so this is going to be interesting. And we went on first again. And this one was special too, because he asked for it, which blows my mind still, like, that people ask to work with me. But yeah, those 3 matches alone, they happened in a row too. But it was like, after those 3, I was like, damn, I like can do things. This is weird. And then like every match I have at FU, like the match with Jamie Eternal, he's like, Jamie Eternal's so awesome, and like he helped me a lot. Like he still does, but like that was like the first moment where I was like, maybe this could be something for me. I don't know. And then those matches happened, and then I had the tag match against Thomas and Goldmane, and that was just, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, it happened.
And then the trios match was like crazy too, and now it's happening again. It's all weird to me. Really, it's a good weird. Because I don't want to be that guy to like make it seem like I don't think it should be like this, but like most times I think back on it and I was like it's just weird that people took a chance on me and it worked out. But yeah, to make a long story short, I think that was those 3 matches, like the whole month of May. Yeah, the whole month of May last year kind of was my moment to get out there, and I think I did way better than people would have thought.
Oh, absolutely. I'm still standing behind that. The one match I wish I could have recorded, you brought it up, was your match with Uncle Chase, because I had to do commentary for that match, for that show, and I couldn't breathe. It is to this day the funniest match I have ever seen live. And it doesn't just go down to the fact that Uncle Chase is a great comedy wrestler, because he is, but you have some of the best facial expressions. Like, not just for a rookie, but period.
Yeah.
I look at that. I watch that video of Jamie Eternal choke slamming you at least once a week, because you pop up. That's the best choke slam sell I've seen since Undertaker on He Who Shall Not Be Named right now. Like, that shit is gold. And yeah, you deserve all the praise that you're getting right now, because for like the past year, and I'm speaking to you as well, Thomas, you both have done exceptionally well.
Yeah.
You both show up to shows, whether you're booked or not. You're there to help set up. You're there to help tear down. You're there like, if I get booked, whatever. And as you just said, Xander, you show up to these shows and it's just like, hey, can you wrestle Uncle Chase in 40 minutes?
Yeah, like I tell Thomas this all the time. Like, we did this the right way.
Yep.
And like, it's cool that Thomas gets what he's getting, you know. And I tell him this all the time too, because like I said, like, we did it the right way, and he's getting to where he's getting the correct way. And like, I cry about it sometimes, dog. Like, yeah.
What is this life you get to live now?
Yeah, right.
Like, you both are under the age of 21. I think you're 18 and 19.
I'm 19.
We're both 19.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're both 19 years old. And right now you're living lives that these 40-year-old nerds that sit on their couch and bitch about wrestling, like, you're living it. Like, and that's something like I'm 34. I respect the hell out of you guys for what you do, because I know when you guys step into that ring every time, you're putting your lives on the line. You're putting like your health and other like just shit that people don't expect you to put on the line when you step into a ring every time. And I respect the hell out of you guys for it. And it's just great to see you both grow, because I feel like I've been watching you both for your entire career, which is something cool to say.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get that. You don't get to say, like, I've watched, like, in 5 years when you both are wrestling for shit on TV every week. I mean, like, I've been watching this motherfucker since he was wrestling in a bar to 20 people.
Yeah.
He's still selling choke slams like he owns that business. But like, you two, like, when we all show up to shows, like everyone here, like even Tango just says, when either one of you go to a show, it's just fun. And I feel that if there's any wrestlers standing in each back room right now that are trying to make this shit fun, it's definitely you two.
Yeah. That is, at the end of the day, that's my goal, right? Like, I don't have issues with anybody. And, like, I try very hard because, like, especially now, like, people have fucked up lives, dude. Like, and I know that most of us, like, this is the only thing we have. So I try really hard to make sure everybody is, like, in the most positive space they can be all the time, you know?
Like, plus, I don't give a fuck about anything else except for professional wrestling. So, like, that's the shit that I pick. What? I'm just saying.
I'm playing.
Like, I don't give a fuck about, like, these, like, jobs or, like, 9 to 5 hour shifts or some bullshit. Nah. Like, pro wrestling is just what I grew up on. It's what we all, like, basically grew up on watching. And then that's what we want to be a part of, you know? We want to be, like, creative. We want to, like, tell good story. So, and that's the best we can. I feel like we both accomplished that a lot. So, wrestling.
That's real. That's real.
That's real. That's real.
Well,
Wrestling and steak. That's a new promotion. If you think about it, wrestling and steak.
Thomas,
What? I'm just saying.
Don't
That's
tell people about new promotions right now. Tax returns are hidden.
Okay.
Well, you just brought up that like we've all been watching wrestling since we were kids. What was the moment that you decided that you wanted to become a professional wrestler? Xander, we're going to start with you this time.
Oh man. So the first show I ever watched was SmackDown on November 14th, 2014. I only watched half of it. I watched the back half of it, but the main event I remember was Dolph Ziggler versus Tyson Kidd versus Cesaro for the Intercontinental title. And like that match, it's still my favorite match. Like it's not the best match ever. That's a completely different story, but it's my favorite match because like it made me want to see more, right? So like I kept watching every week, and eventually I was like, well, shit, I gotta check to see if this is around me, like if there's anything going on by me. And weirdly enough, XICW was literally the day after. So I was like, Grandma, I know what we're doing tomorrow. I didn't say it like that, obviously. But like, so we went, and I just remember. So the first wrestler I ever saw, was El Ridiculoso on an indie scale. Was El Ridiculoso, and I remember watching this guy, and like, the reactions that these people like were giving him, and like how he was making people feel, was just so ridiculously crazy to me. And somehow inside of me, like I just thought like this is what I need to do. Like I need to, like wrestling is cool and all, right? Like. And if I can do that, it'd be a childhood dream come to life. But like, I want, at the end of the day, like, I just want people to feel things like that. You know what I mean? I'm not good at words, but you know what I mean? Like and the main goal I have, right, is to make other kids feel how he made me feel that night, and like make them realize that this shit is possible. So I remember the match exactly. It was El Ridiculoso versus Travis Titan. And like the whole time I was just like so like holy shit. And then I talked to a few guys like at intermission, and I realized like, oh wow, these are like people. Like they're real people. They're not like super like TV like mega stars. Like this is a real thing that could happen. And I mean, it took a long time after that, but like I did it kind of. So that's cool. I don't know. People watching are going to be like, what the fuck is he talking about? But
no, because you bring up a good point. Like you never realize it until you work in the business or like go to an indie show or shit. These are just regular ass people. Like you'll be backstage, and then next thing you know, you're talking to I'm not going to name any names here. You're just talking to someone about the weed you smoked over the weekend, or the fact that, Ice Nine Kills just had a new album drop and we both listened to it. We're talking about it. Like Ethan likes to always say, oh, Clinton smoked weed with the Rascals outside the Diamondback back in the day. But now that's nothing. I smoke weed with wrestlers every weekend. But moving on, Thomas, what's the moment that you decided you wanted to be a wrestler?
At first, like the first time I discovered wrestling, it was I had a DVD discs of Rey Mysterio, him starting from a younger Rey Mysterio Jr. like Triple A in a 6-person tag match, him all the way to ECW and his fucking banger ass matches with him and Psychosis going at it. And then another one, it was him and WCW when he's made a debut against Dean Malenko, and then him against Eddie Guerrero WCW at Halloween Havoc. It was just like, dude, like this is really fucking cool. And like years later, it's actually funny. I've been to like I went to a Monday Night Raw show too. And it was actually the day of John Cena's birthday, where he had that little contract signing with Brock Lesnar too. And it was also when Paul Bearer got locked up in a freezer too. So that was pretty cool to see. It was so cool. But yeah, as a little kid, I always wanted to be a wrestler and all that shit. But like there was a point of time where I didn't like focus on wrestling until I watched it back and all that, and I think
Same.
it was like maybe I started watching wrestling again like 2014, I think, like almost maybe the end of 2014 and all that shit. When the actually no, it was the start of 2014 actually, when it was WrestleMania 30, and then I just watched the Undertaker just like lost the streak and all that shit. And then you know my first like independent show that I ever went to here in Michigan, it was actually MPWA.
At
that
my
was-
middle school.
Yep, at your middle school.
Yeah.
Hell.
That's the night I met you, Thomas, but you don't remember.
I don't remember that at all. No. But no, and it's actually funny, like the first wrestlers that I actually remember, it was actually El Ridiculoso too. And he was in a triple threat match. And he won that match like twice, apparently. So, it was really cool. Yeah, and then that's when I just like, and then I started to felt more of a connection between the wrestlers like at XICW when it was COVID and all that, and then they were in the backyard and all that. So, and that's just what I felt more of the connection. I'm just like, I want to be like, I want to be here. I want to do this. So, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So we have the same story pretty much, Thomas.
Yep, we do. We do.
So what we're gathering is that XICW in Detroit is
And El Ridiculoso.
And El Ridiculoso.
Shout out.
and El Ridiculoso is responsible
Yep.
for getting you both into being professional wrestlers, which is it's a beautiful story because Xander, it goes right back to what you were saying of all these people who you don't know that know you. Like back in the day, El Ridiculoso didn't know you guys, but there's going to be a point where like you're going to go and like, hey man, like you're the reason. And it's always like, that's what you hope for. Genuinely, is that you can inspire other people to want to get into this beautiful thing that gives us all headaches every single day. Let's be real. We're all very exhausted people. So, boys.
Yep.
We were just talking about the shows you have coming up. Let me get this one. Because next weekend is a big weekend. We have 3 big shows happening, one on Friday, one on Saturday, one on Sunday.
Yep.
On Saturday, we do got Thomas Bailey versus Big Buford at March Mayhem, which if you're fans of On a Forklift, you can find Ethan there that night. I will be going looking at Pretty Drag Queens.
Where?
Bianca Del Rio's in town, and we got tickets.
I might go. I might go.
If my girlfriend's sister doesn't want to go with us, we have 2 extra tickets.
Shoot.
And it's just a stand-up insult comic. She won season 6 of Drag Race. It's great.
Oh, don't play with me, Clinton. I know.
And then that Friday, we have Horror Slam. All these are very luck-based, which you will find me, Ethan, and Big Hog Trevor Davis there. And you will also find us at XICW that Sunday, where you'll find me and Trevor there hanging out. But yeah, many shows coming up next week. Oh, what's up, Preston?
Preston.
We will have Preston on the show. I have a graphic. I'm the most ill-prepared podcaster on the face of the earth. I'm never gonna lie about it. Say something funny, you guys. That's what I needed.
You can't put me on the spot, dude.
You guys are wrestlers. You should be used to being put on the spot.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing my tights. I don't have confidence.
2 weeks from now, spring breaking with Mr. Party, Preston Riker. He's going to come on the show, and I know we're going to be talking action figures because I'm a big action figure fan.
Nice.
Yo, remember our trip to Texas, boys?
Bro, yeah. So
let's talk
Preston
about
and I, shoot, that was Mania 22. Not WrestleMania 22, but 2022. So that would be 38.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't remember. There was a show going on, like an indie show. But yeah, we went down to Texas, and this was before I started training at House of Truth, when I was training with Phil Monahan, with Preston and all that. So we went down there for fun. Mr. One Night Only was there. That was weird. I love him. But yeah, that was a very long car ride, but it was.
So you guys literally drove down to Texas from Michigan.
Yes, and we did the show. It was like 3 p.m., and then we got back in the car and drove home.
You guys didn't even go to Mania.
No, we didn't. We could have, but we didn't. I don't remember why, but oh yeah, I wrestled in Arkansas once.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Whoa, shit.
Hope, Arkansas, baby.
Hope to never go back.
There was like yeah. To make a long story short, yeah, it was not my favorite trip. No, well, the trip was fine. It was just not my favorite show or area, to be honest. I was very uncomfortable there the whole time. Yeah.
Thomas, you just drove out to Chicago for a show, or was it Tennessee?
No, it was Alabama.
Oh, Alabama. Tennessee, Alabama.
So Arkansas Junior.
Yeah. Pretty much.
How was that?
It was pretty good. Pretty good drive.
The drive's the best part all the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is the best part all the time. So it's actually crazy because at first we went to another place, and apparently James Fury had a buddy over there, right? I guess he knew from like the backyard days or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Of course.
Yeah,
we all
of
know
course.
people.
That's how we know everybody, though.
Yeah, pretty much. But we drove down there, and then we got to the place, and it's actually like a farm area too, but it was like dark as hell outside. And for some reason, James didn't want to go out there because apparently it was like too sketchy. He did not want to go.
Thomas, did you want to walk in the dark in Alabama by yourself?
No, not
Exactly.
really. But still, it doesn't excuse the fact that we also had he made us drive all the way out there, and then we had to take like 50 minutes to go to our like destination hotel.
15
So-
or 50?
50.
Okay, I was going to say 15. What the hell?
No, 50. But then, yeah, I mean, the show was great. It was pretty good. I worked like 2 matches on the same night. It's like 2-on-2 tag match, and then we also had a 6-man tag, which,
Nice.
the 6-man tag, we just like called everything on the spot basically, and I just took some heat. And
Those
we
are
had
sometimes the best matches, though.
yeah, I just sold my ass off in that one, so that's the
Yeah.
best thing I love to do. So, but yeah, and then we had like a little Tower of Doom spot, and yeah, it was fun. It was definitely fun.
I took Thomas to Indiana for the first time.
yeah,
Tried Raising Cane's for the first time. Hold on, let me show you this.
Okay.
This is the
Oh,
best picture I've
okay,
ever
thank
seen.
God he was mentioned by Raising Cane's. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Bro, okay, so I went to Chicago.
Don't worry about it, Thomas. I got you.
all right.
I went to Chicago in my hotel.
I'm like, no, Santa, don't.
I'm not going to talk about it. I'm only going to talk about
Raising Cane's, but yes, Raising Cane's.
Yes.
Yeah, I was literally a block
I lost
away.
my Raising Cane's virginity over down to Indiana. It was pretty
You're
cool.
welcome.
Jesus Christ.
it.
Where is that picture?
You
here it
better find that. Wait.
Oh, man, you can't even see it.
Oh wait, yes, sir. You can see just a little.
Hold on.
I was hungry, man. I was hungry.
You
were
you send it
snatching
to
the
me-
shit out of this
If you
chicken.
send it
though,
to me,
yeah.
I could just put it on the stream.
Oh, good.
Oh,
This is my favorite picture. Well, I took a picture of Thomas last night, too, but that's not as good.
I mean, still.
Now I got to find it again. Hold on.
So are you boys excited for WrestleMania coming up?
Oh,
Of course.
Out of the 4 world title matches announced, which ones are you the most excited for?
Cody and Roman, honestly, because I just want Cody to finish the story.
Yeah, we all do at this point.
Yeah, at this point.
At this
Dear
point,
God.
yeah, we do.
Thomas, this photo is very sexual for
It is.
you eating chicken.
Mom,
Yeah,
turn off
oh,
the TV
man.
right now. Turn it off.
I'll send it to her, too. I don't give a fuck.
We got the straight up
Yeah.
Thomas's OnlyFans.
That's my OnlyFans profile picture right there.
So is Raising Cane's good chicken?
It
Of
was good
course,
chicken.
if you're willing to drop $20 on chicken, that's the best $20 you'll ever spend on chicken.
Well, I can't wait to try it when they eventually open up the one in Livonia.
Mm. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Well, we're running up on our time. Oh, god damn it. Almost went the whole show without it happening. Well, we're running up on our time here, boys. So is there anything you guys want to plug coming up on your calendar soon? We've already covered the 3 shows next weekend if you've got any that I didn't cover. And then New Edge on the 22nd and FU on the 23rd.
Yep. So yeah, FU on the 22nd. I have that. I'm sorry, 23rd, and New Edge on the 22nd. FU, I'm wrestling Dub Club. It's going to be super cool. And then FU the next week at the New Edge, Jesus, New Edge at the school on the 29th. It's going to be pretty big, but I can't tell you why. So, yeah, that's going to be fun, and that's the rest of March that I have booked. I'll be at other shows, I'm sure, but I don't have the attention span to think about that right now.
Okay.
So, got New Edge March 22nd. You can see me at FU at Grizzlies. Me and the dog collar match. We're about to tear it up. They're playing with toilet paper. I'm playing with chains, baby. That's right. But
Ooh, so scary.
shut up. Shut up. Well, yeah. Also the New Edge Academy. New Edge Academy the next Friday after that. And then March 30th, I'm booking Chaos at the Chaos Cup tournament going on.
I'll be there too. I'm not booked, but I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm defending my title against TJ Meyer, my twin. So that'll be fun, and it's definitely exciting. So, yeah, I'm definitely excited. And,
I love when Thomas gets excited, right? Because, he just talks for hours and hours, and it's literally the best experience I've ever had.
Mhm.
I don't know how to explain it, but, it makes me happy to see Thomas excited. I don't know.
I love it when I get to see you boys at the shows. It's one of my favorite things. Like you two and Max.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Max is my favorite.
If the 4 of us are backstage, there's fuckery going on.
Oh, yeah.
Even if we're not backstage, the hell, we could be in the middle of the road doing shit.
Oh, shit.
Well, I appreciate you guys finally getting to sit down with me.
Oh, yeah.
Glad we could make this happen. Xander, thank you for getting on straight after work.
Of course.
Hardworking man.
Thanks for pushing it back so I could be on after work.
That's going to do it here at On a Forklift. My name was Clinton Davis. You can find me at PK Batman. That was Xander Bennett. You can find him at Xander Bennett Pro on his socials. And you can find Thomas Bailey at Celtic_Merc_TV.
Not V. Make sure it's a V.
Not V. That'll be
Any last words, boys?
Does it? I swear to God, it says Thomas sucks. Fuck off. Bennett.
Any final words from the autism-powered fuck machine?
Funny enough, Xander Bennett doesn't have what it takes to be the autism-powered fuck machine. Just saying. Just.
I can't even have a response to that without looking like a dick. But he's not wrong. I'll just say that. He's not wrong.
No. Oh, shit.
Have a good night.
All right.